In a world where thousands of voices speak, there are only a few who truly touch the heart, who change lives with nothing but their words, their prayers, and their compassion. Among those rare souls was Pastor M Joseph Garu, a man whose voice was gentle but whose impact was powerful. Today, millions of hearts feel empty. Countless believers are shocked, broken, and trying to accept a truth they never wanted to face. Pastor M Joseph Garu is no more. For years, he stood as a pillar of faith. His sermons were not just messages. They were healing. People who walked into his presence with pain walked out with hope. Families torn apart found peace. Young people found direction. And those who had no strength to pray found strength through his prayers. He wasn't a celebrity. He didn't seek fame. He didn't chase popularity. Yet thousands followed him because he lived what he preached: love, kindness, forgiveness, and faith. But life is unpredictable, and sometimes God calls his beloved servants home sooner than we expect. The news of his death spread like wildfire, touching every corner of the Telugu states, bringing tears to the eyes of people who had never even met him but were changed by his teachings. In the final days of his life, he never stopped serving. Even when his body was weak, his voice stayed strong. Even when pain tried to silence him, he continued encouraging others. That is the true mark of a servant of God. His departure is not just a loss to one family, not just to one church. It is a loss to everyone who believes in the power of faith. He leaves behind a legacy that will continue to inspire generations. His messages will still echo in hearts. His prayers will still comfort those in distress. His memory will continue to shine as a guiding light in dark moments. Today, as people gather to mourn, they also celebrate a life that was meaningful, a life lived with purpose, a life that brought thousands closer to God. And even though he is no longer with us physically, his spirit lives on in every soul he touched. To everyone grieving today, remember this: God does not take away his servants without leaving behind blessings through their work. Pastor M Joseph Garu may have left this world, but his legacy, his teachings, and his love will remain forever. May his soul rest in eternal peace, and may we continue walking on the path he showed us, a path of faith, hope, and love.